Peggy 18.
That's what we do here, is we do that. We do exactly that. If you guys need help with anything, within reason, feel free to ask. If you need any specific kind of things. Don't just say, make me better at art, go. And then I'll be like, no. Make you better. To draw a hand good, you do like a triangle and then like a little rectangle and then another little rectangle there, and make sure that this rectangle is about the length of the space from this point to this point there, and that's good. And then make sure that this little rectangle is the length of this side of the triangle, and then just add a little nubbin there, and then add another little triangle there, and then add a wrist, and you're good. Hand. If you wanna make good hair, if you like draw good hair, you have face. Here is face. You structure face. You add ear, presumably if human or not, I don't know. Then you add hairline to hair, which kind of does this. It looks like if the Vegetas didn't have an abysmal hairline. And then what you do is you add triangles onto it. Good. In a variety of ways. You can split the triangles either down the center or to the sides. If the sides, do a dis. Like that. Or if during center, do a dis. And what you can do for hair is do big wiggly shape and then define with little tiny spikies if want to give texture and pop, or just keep shape because shape good, or define because of spikies because you draw clumps of hair, not individual strands of hair. Have little divot in back of head for cowlick of where hair grow out of is very good. And you can do the anime 2 spikies in the back if want. Eye placement is you draw the circle of the face like so, and then you add your chin. Your chin should be about half the size of the circle. If you see here, here's half of circle, here is half of chin. That is full size of chin. Ignore space up here. It's okay. Shut up. Then what you do is you just draw the top eyelid and another top eyelid and then add the pupils. If it look bad, get rid of it because you spend much time on it. So you can do as much as you want and be fine. Make eyes do whatever want. It okay. Make sure it look good as simple, because then it will look good as detail. If jump straight to detail will look bad no matter how much detail add. I'm like actually struggling. On average, I should be three spaces as such, but sometime no work for cartoony. So just kind of say, fuck you spacing, I don't really care, and figure it out. Mouth tends to go below the circle in where the chin is. This is space for mouth. Nose tends to be directly above end of circle for face. Usually is triangle. You can do the anime little pointy nose, that is fine, or the little divot nose is also fine, as long as you mark that there is a nose there, and then your mouth. And then you can add bottom eyelids and make sure to add eyebrows, otherwise character looks scary. Then also color in eyes for pupils. Friendly fellow. To draw better poses, create stick figure. Look at good stick figure. He is okay. Can you draw a stick figure? I should turn this into a highlight. I mean, I could. Can you draw stick figure good? If can draw stick figure good, upgrade your stick figure game. Because what you do is now you define the neck, the collarbone, and the hips. And you make the legs the same size as from the top of head to hip. You just flip it for proportionality. Then arm go down to end of hip. This is how you make advanced stick figure, not shitty stick figure. This shitty stick figure. This good stick figure. What you can do with good stick figure is you can take them and you can tilt them on their axes. ESL Wolf teaches you how to draw good. This point and this point are axes. Because your shoulders move independently from one another, because you can lift one shoulder and lift another shoulder and lift both shoulders and lower one shoulder and raise another shoulder. Think of your shoulder, your collarbone that you draw with your structure here as like pinball machines. They can go up and they can go down. So if your arm needs to go all the way up here, draw your collarbone reaching up there as well. Then think about where this collarbone will end up. Then drop your spine. This is your spine. Your spine is very strong and good and secure. Your body will not move away from your spine. And add your hips. Your hips, on the other hand, are just your pelvis. They cannot move independently from one another. If you try to move your one side of your pelvis up and the other side of your pelvis up at the same time, you will break your pelvis. Don't do that. But what you can do instead is use it like a teeter-totter, where you can actually provide weight. The side that the hip is up has the most amount of gravity pressure and will usually land with the foot directly under the head, because that is how the human body balances, leaving this other foot to do whatever the fuck it wants. Give your characters and their poses a little bit of hippie flair. This is so that they have a stance and make them a little bit more movable and not as rigid as just drawing straight stick figure. Remember, kids, don't be straight, be gay. I can barely take myself seriously with this. I'm like barely done. Okay. Because of your body acting the way it does, you have natural inborn parenting with your body. And by that, I mean a thing of your body cannot move further than your body go. Your rib cage and your pelvis, as depicted as rectangle and other rectangle, will never disappear from each other, ever. There is no world where your pelvis is going to decide to go shpoop without serious bodily injury. So don't do that. Instead, recognize that your spine connects the two shapes to each other and allow you to bend to the side and to the other side, or also in some cases, twist. This is helpful in defining good body structures because what you can do is actually have a little bit of bendy twistiness. Bendy twistiness give your characters more oomphy oomphy. More oomphy oomphy mean better art. If all art be static stick figure, no good art happen. All art had good topsy-turvy. It is called contrapposto. It is dumb Italian word that mean dumb thing, but it's good word to know. Hold on, I gotta find like references. I need to find one without a wee-wee. This one doesn't have a wee-wee. Here we go. Okay, perfect. Wiggle, wiggle. Ah, it's got titties instead. Oh, God. When look at ancient structures of characters and things, you will notice that they have what is known as contrapposto. You may notice that the thing I just talked about in terms of stick figures is applying to this figure that I am currently lining. Look at that. Look how interesting this pose is and how simple it is, but it has more dynamicism to it than if it was just Stickman straight up down. Don't make Stickman straight up down. Remember, kids, do not be straight, be gay. Art be gay, so make the gay. It's okay to be gay. God, Shen Toto would be so proud of me right now. Stick figure underneath all of your work, because stick figure good. What you can do eventually is skip the stick figure. When you get better at understanding the fundamentals of where these things lie, you can start skipping parts of the stick figure and skip straight to anatomy. This is because anatomy is basic shapes, and structuring basic shapes is super easy. Do not rotate the cube. No, I fucked it up. Don't rotate the cow. Rotate the cube. I need to do this more. What, treat you like a bunch of fucking children? Let's take, for instance, the thing that all artists have a hard time drawing. Hands. Hands are very hard, are they not? Unless you break them down into simplistic shape. Hand get very easy now. The importance of getting good at art is not at understanding detail, it is instead of understanding structure. It is out of standardized hoax. Understanding and being able to comprehend structure is better than adding detail, because detail mean nothing if structure is bad. Think if have house. You have lovely house with chimney and extended garage. You even have a Mercedes in the garage. Is good car, but uh-oh, you built it on top of hell. That's not a good foundation, and now your house will fall into hell. Uh-oh. Who care how detailed house be if house fall into hell? Don't go to hell. Put house not on top of hell. Put house on top of gay. Fucking damn it, I can't look. How long have I been doing this even? Your Mercedes went to hell. Oh no! All of my hard work, it's gone to hell. It's so fucking stupid.
I feel like I just read an art skill book. Gotta be more gay.
Oh my god. The shapes. Shapes! Kids, you gotta draw your shapes. Again, because here's the thing. Right? If you draw your stick figure, if you draw stick figure and properly proportion it to itself, congrats, you have drawn body. Now what you do is you add rectangle. Or square. Square underneath ribcage. This is ribcage. Does not need to be detailed, just need to be square. Oh my god.
Do not put house on hell, put it on gay. Do not break hips, is bad.
Is bad. Don't break your pelvis. If add hip in between here with space in middle, because guess what? There is gummy space in between hip bone, which is pelvis, and end of ribs. You can touch yourself at night and not during stream and find this out yourself. Discovering your body is okay. No, but seriously, if you touch touch your underside so you feel your ribs, feel all the way down to the bottom of your ribs. These are your floating ribs. They're actually cartilage. If you go further down, you'll feel that little squishy spot in between. And then if you go a little bit further down, you'll start feeling where your pelvis starts. That's what this is. This is a bone. This is also a bone. But here's the thing, right? Is that technically this wouldn't be shaped like this. Instead, this would be shaped more kind of like a stupid heart. And then your bones kind of stick out here because that's where your collarbones are. But we don't care about that because we don't need to draw all that because that's none of the shit that we're going to be doing. Right? So instead, you just have your basic rib cage, which is a square, and your pelvis, which is a rectangle, because your pelvis is about half the size of your rib cage. Then what you do is you cut your legs in half. Not with bone saw, but with lines. Congratulations. You may or may not be crippled now. Then what you do is from edge and edge of your hip, you draw straight down with cube. And you make small rectangles that connect at the bottom of base with itty bitty space in between. Unless have large thigh, then no happen, no thigh gap. I feel like Professor said, I got you. Then what do is that here at space here, mark space, mark other space, mark end of foot, draw straight line down. Add itty bitty little bit of outie, go outie, not too far, not even full half, like more like 1/3 of that down, like so. This is calf muscle. Calf muscle actually bend out because your leg kind of does it this. Then you connect up here and up here. Your democracy chart. No, I can pick it off. Legs. Then you take shoulder. Shoulder come out is little triangle. But technically not little triangle. Can be little triangle, but I know like little triangle. What you do instead is you do thumb square. It's a square that has italicized. It is sideways rhombus. You draw it up here on arm. Then you cut arm in half. Then you draw rectangle. Then you do tiny little trapezoid. And then another trapezoid. And then hand. Hand can be square. Do same thing on other side. One-third of face, or half of face, become chin. Drop neck to body. Connect traps. Down here, add little ovals. Connect with lines to base of leg. Add tiny, not circle, but half circle on back of foot to have back of feet. Congratulations, you have drawn basic person. All of shape may be simplify. When it comes to rectangle on thigh, it is just rectangle. When it comes to foot, it is just circle and another circle, connected by triangle. It is little stupid car. Better ergonomics than Cybertruck. Arm is stupid circle or stupid cube, with rectangle come out of it. More rectangle. More rectangle. Fuck yourself. Head is just triangle on end of stick. Or rectangle on end of stick with pointy bit. You can do this because I assume most of you are able to write the letter L and are also able to write the letter O. If you can write the letter L and you can write the letter O, you can draw anything. Fuck yourself. It is just understand relationship between line and not line and space, with mild touches of anatomy to make more interesting. This how do body. Body good now. Anything else we need? Anything else we want to know? Anything else we want to learn?